Girl Power Wrestling and the Bubba Electric Show present Labor of Lust, Girl Power Wrestling's very first pay-per-view. And for the festivities tonight, here's your host, Bubba Electric. Ladies and gentlemen, it's me once again. We're doing a 2-hour pay-per-view live on YouTube. So sit back, relax. We've got title defenses tonight. Welcome to our very first pay-per-view. We're live in Bakersfield, California. So we ready to get this show on the road? We got us a nice little car, 7 matches. And the main event tonight, in Hell in a Cell, it is Night Mother Reaper going head to head against our women's champion, our world champion, Rainbow. The rivalry will finally end tonight. But first, we have another title defense. We have the American Pride Women's title. And let's go down to the ring. Let's go down to the action for our very first match here on this pay-per-view. Our first match is a title match for the American Pride Women's title. We have Kelly Carino versus Taylor Starr. Taylor Starr, the American Pride Women's champion. She will be defending tonight. So sit back, relax, get yourself something to drink, something to snack on, because we're here for a while. We're here for the labor of lust, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go down the ring. What's going on, Aaron? Time once again. I told you I was going to get this pay-per-view in. And here comes the challenger. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Callie Carino. If you're just joining us, Labor of Lust is brought to you by Popeye's Chicken, Travel Centers of America, and Hershey's Chocolate. And here comes the American Pride Women's Champion. It is the first time it is defended in Girl Power, and it is a shiny, beautiful belt. The belt was created by me, Bubba Electric. And if you guys want to support Girl Power by creating your own belts for this company, please, by all means. I could always use some new designers. Let's get it on. Taylor's already going to work with a nice little back suplex. These two girls, this is the first time it's been defended here, so enjoy the show, ladies and gentlemen. Callie with the reversal. Callie with that corkscrew moonsault drop. And there's another moonsault. Callie wanted to go to work right on Taylor. Well, Taylor reverses it. I'm glad you like that belt. I have both a women's division and a men's division title, but I don't use the men very much. As you know, if you look at the name, it says Girl Power, not Man Power. Callie trying for a submission hold. Might be a little too early for it. Yep. It was a little early. Ladies and gentlemen, we have two titles being defended tonight. Will be the Girl Power World Championship and this title. Pretty soon we will have two more titles introduced to the company. We're looking for the VIP title and the BFF Tag Team Division. BFF, the Best Friends Forever Tag Team title. But back to the action. Callie going high. And nobody home on that one. Well, we're going to take it outside. And if you're just joining us, welcome to Girl Power, ladies and gentlemen, for our very first pay-per-view. Our pay-per-views will be uploaded early in the morning on Sunday morning. And then we will always run these live. once I get my schedule worked out, we're gonna have a set schedule for our shows. Well, we're gonna have this, and there must be a winner in this match. There are no countouts, ladies and gentlemen. Taylor's working it on the outside. And Aaron, I have a special treat just for you tonight after the pay-per-view. I am getting my shows together, and we will be. I will be showing off my new talent, my new stuff, because I'm going to show my primary shows. Callie back. Callie's just working on that submission. She's trying to weaken Taylor. Taylor Starr, one of our... I have no idea who actually created her, but I thought she was a great fit for Girl Power. You'll be happy to know that on Wednesday night, we will be introducing at midnight, Wednesday night. We just have an announcement that Wednesday night, we will be opening up the very first episode of Girl Power Late Night, which will be a minor show. And Taylor's just taking a beating out there. But as you know, we people here at Girl Power strive for the very best. And there's Taylor showing her butt. That's a nice little butt right on Taylor Starr. Yes, indeed. But Callie's got that bubble butt. Oh, what am I saying? I sound like a pervert over here. Back to the show. Taylor back in the ring. She throws Callie Carino back in the ring, so hopefully we can finally get a pinfall to this match. Callie back on the reversal. Oh, it's a reversal war. And if you have, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to have one night to call a match with me, be sure to put me on your friends list. And if you have a mic, or you can actually get in a party chat with me, and you can help call the match with me. Callie back on those legs, working them legs. And she submits, ladies and gentlemen. Callie Carino is the new American Pride Women's Champion. She made Taylor Starr tap out. What a way to start Labor of Lust, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's go to the announcer. Your winner and new American Pride Women's Champion, Callie Carino. And there's the belt. By God, that is a beautiful belt, ladies and gentlemen. Up next, we got a fatal four-way. We've got Legend Kojima without a mask. Heather Hernandez. We got Su Ying. Yes. And we have Kit West. And these four women are going to just battle it out because we need a spot to fill. Su Ying, I believe, was created by Foldy. I had to grab her. I thought she was very cool looking. As you know, tonight the main event is in the Hell in a Cell. We have Rainbow against Night Mother. Once again, this rivalry has not ended yet. These two have hated each other for a long time. As you know, if anybody had been on the Society of Sin Community Board, there was an announcement for a new wrestler appearing here in Girl Power. We don't know much about her, but we know her as Ouija. So be sure to look out for her soon. As she will make her debut this week on Girl Power. We don't know if she's going to make her debut on Late Night or Rave. I will have to grab her tag partner, because I need to get that tag team division up and running. I've had a lot of other people seem to pop into the room. Let's get it like we did last night. I mean, or the other night. We had at least up to 10 people. I want to shoot for that again. Like I said, just spread the word, because Girl Power's in town. But let's go down the action. Let's get our ring announcer in. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a fatal four-way match. Coming out first, making her way to the ring, Heather Hernandez. Now, Heather Hernandez is looking pretty fly out there tonight. Whoever wins this fatal four-way is going to move up in the ranks. Whoever, when it comes to either the American Pride title or the Girl Power World Championship. And let's give it back to our announcer. Her opponent, representing Team Foldy, Su Ying. Excuse me, it's Su Young, dude. But it don't matter, we finally have the baby face here in Girl Power. Ladies and gentlemen, the third woman in this match, hailing from Japan, Legend Kojima! Well, Legend Kojima is sporting a new look out there. She decided to take off her mask, ladies and gentlemen. And the final woman in this match, hailing from Nashville, Tennessee, Kit West. Kit West looks to be really good tonight. Well, before she got here in Bakersfield, she hit up the local Petro truck stop to check out the local flair down here in California. These four women looking ready to go. They're raring for action. Ring the bell. Kit already wanted to work on Heather. Meanwhile, Sue's gonna work on Kojima. Kit working on that neck of Hernandez. Meanwhile, down on the bottom, Kojima's working hard on Sue. Yeah, it's going to be pretty much a typical fatal four-way, I guess. 2 on top, 2 on bottom. Kit's working right on Heather Hernandez. Kit with a suplex. Meanwhile, down on the bottom, Su Young's working on Legend Kojima, working on the legs. Trying to get that leg powered out of her. Heather reverses Kit West. Heather's walking around. She's eyeing Kit. She hasn't figured out what she's wanting to do yet. Meanwhile, downstairs, at ringside. Oh, Kojima takes it right on the concrete. Heather's working on Kit. Yeah, starting next week on Rave, we will be opening up the tag team division to crown a new champion. There will be a special tournament uploaded later on in the week. You'll hear more details as we go along. Heather's going for a pin. Nah, it's only a 2 count. Now Sue's eyeing Kit West. Kit working hard trying to catch it. Kit reverses on Sue. Meanwhile, Heather and Kojima are going to go head-to-head. There's a pump handle drop. Kit West out on the outside. She looks a little loopy, ladies and gentlemen. Back superplex. Kit sends Sue to the outside. Kit looking good. Kit's the powerhouse here in this match. She may not be the fastest, but she can deliver the power. Meanwhile, Heather's going right back on Kit West. Yeah, it said that Kit West, she can actually bench over 300 pounds by lifting truck axles. Kojima coming back on it. Ooh, nice little head scissors takedown. But Heather's right back on her. Back and forth these ladies go. What's going on, brother? Welcome to Labor of Lust. If you're watching the live stream, this is our very first pay-per-view. So sit back, and Kit is eyeing Heather. Oh my gosh, it looks like she's ready to go. Uh-oh. There's a Kit West outside his edge. Bam! I think Kit looks like she might be trying to clean house. Nope. Kojima with a missile drop kick. Got a full head of steam. Su Yung may be in trouble. Heather's eyeing for a finish. Kit's back in, putting that in the leg, right shin, right to Su Young's throat. Knocked her smooth out with that right hand. Sue's using her power to her advantage. Sue rallying the crowd. There's a suplex by Su Yung. Meanwhile, back outside. Kojima gets thrown back in by Hernandez. Young's got a full head of steam. She decides to take her right to Chinatown. And Kit's back on it. Nice little Russian sweep. Kit's got an outsider's edge. Good night, Kojima. Is this it? Only a 2 count? My God! Just the force of that impact should have knocked her clean out. And Kit just levels her with that right hand of hers. Yes, sir, indeed that was close. Su Yung Sue's going for the pin here. Can we see it? Uno, dos. Only a 2 count. My God, this is a great fatal 4-way, ladies and gentlemen. Kit breaks up a finish. I think they're trying to find out who wants a piece of Heather. No, Kit wants it. Ooh. Backbreaker. Into a Russian leg sweep. Kit's going high. This is a rarity. Where did that come from? My God! Kit might have hurt herself in that one. Kojima's going for a finish here. She's going to try and submit her. It's over. Ladies and gentlemen, Kojima just made Su Yung submit. Let's look at the action on replay. How you doing? Welcome. Sit back, stay a while. Well, let's go to the announcer to make it official. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Legend Kojima! That, my friends, was a great fatal four-way match. Up next, we are going to have, I believe, a tag team match. We got the team of Blaze and Fire going head-to-head against Pop and Rock, Amber Cassidy, and Gemini Wheeler. By the way, how are you, Lucille? This is Bubba Electric, the host of the show. I'm putting you on the spot, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the announcer for this match tonight, and I'm hoping you're enjoying the show. Stick around for a while. I'm going to give my voice rest for about a couple minutes to pause for the cause. So sit back, relax. Well, I've never been told that, but that may be the first time anyone has ever told me that. That's right, friends. If you don't know who I am Bubba Electric. B-U-B-B-A Electric. And I hope you're enjoying my announcing tonight. So let's get back to the action, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, making their way at this time at a combined weight of 480 pounds. They are Gemini Wheeler, Amber Cassidy, Pop, and Rock. Pop and Rock looking really good out there tonight. Every time these two girls get on, it is entertaining. Let's go to the ringside with our announcer, Bob Crosby. And their opponents. First, we have Samantha Blaze. And her tag team partner. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jada Fire. Well, looks like Fire and Blaze. We got Fire and Blaze, ladies and gentlemen. It seems like a perfect tag team for these two. And they're going against the team of Pop and Rock. Thank you to our announcer, Bob Crosby, for all the action. Lucille, this has been going on for 45 minutes now. If you want to stay, you'll love the main event tonight. Well, Blaze not wasting any time. I think she's been scouting Gemini a little bit. Well, thank you, Lucille. Be sure to add me on PlayStation Network. My name is Bubba_Electric on PSN. Gemini turning it around right on Blaze. Gemini tags in Amber Cassidy. Ooh. Blaze tags in Fire. These two women actually have never worked together, but they seem to be working very well together. Cassidy back on the stomps, ladies and gentlemen. And if you're out there watching this pay-per-view live stream, please spread the word about Girl Power. It's only here on the Bubba Electric Show, ladies and gentlemen. That's my channel, Bubba Electric Show. B-U-B-B-A Electric Show. But back to the action. Amber's working right on that wrist of Jada. That might be a little crazy. I think she might... trying to set an example against a team of Blaze of Fire. Cass hands in, passes it over to Gemini. Gemini, our resident redhead from Birmingham, Alabama. Gemini with a submission, using a variant of a Code Red. That was famous by Sergeant Craig Pitbull Pittman in WCW. Fire tags in Blaze. Blaze whips Gemini to the ropes. Drop kick by Blaze. Looks like Blaze and Fire might become the female Harlem Heat. God, that was a great tag team, wasn't it? Gemini with a moonsault. That was interesting. Oh! I think Gemini may be looking for something here. Gem tags in Cass. Amber Cassidy sets it up with a boot to the mush. You gotta remember, Amber's known for that famous move of hers, the Rock of Ages. I just got word that Gemini's booty popping moonsault, she has changed the name of it. Now it is called the Gem Dazzler. The Blaze back on Amber Cassidy. Blaze working on Cassidy. Cass reverses it. Nice DDT. I don't think Blaze wants to feel a Rock of Ages. There's one. Just a one count. Blaze just flat out kicks her right in the back. Blaze tags in Fire. This team of Blaze and Fire seems to be working really well. Amber reverses it. Amber putting her up. Think Amber might. Oh! Rock of Ages out of nowhere! Oh man, 2 9/10. Come on! Amber just I have no words for Matt. Drop kick by Amber Cassidy. That Rock of Ages was epic. Fire going for a pin, nothing there. Amber reverses. Amber with the DDT. Cassidy setting up an STF. My God, these women are crazy. Jada with a sister Abigail? Did not faze Amber Cassidy none. Rock of Ages! There's a pin. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. Poppin' Rock has done it again. Rock of Ages. Amber Cassidy hit that Rock of Ages and it was over. Rock of Ages. Your winners, Amber Cassidy and Gemini Wheeler. Pop and rock. That was epic. Up next, we have a special match. We have Lady Tiger Mask versus Jessica B. So tell me, how good is Labor of Lust now as we're coming on to the second hour of this first ever pay-per-view? Make sure you tell your family, tell your friends, tell your grandmother that Girl Power Wrestling's still rocking strong. Let me give a shout out to a special community of mine that I have just joined recently. I'd like to give a shout out to my friends over at Society of Sin. Because they are the first team I've ever met, first community I've ever met that does support Girl Power Wrestling. So there's a shout out to all the members of the Society of Sin. Let's go down to our announcer, Bob Crosby, for our next match. Ladies and gentlemen, making her way at this time, hailing from Tokyo, Japan, Lady Tiger Mask. Tiger Mask looking good out there tonight. Let's go back up to our announcer. And making her way to the ring at this time, ladies and gentlemen, this is Jessica B. Well, this crowd does not like Jessica B. Jessica B, created by a good man of mine that I now know. His name is Shindig. If you have just joined our main event tonight, it's going to be a Rage in a Cage, a Hell in a Cell. It is going to be Rainbow defending her world championship against Night Mother Reaper. Well, let's get back to the action. Take it away, Bubba Electric. All right, thanks, Bob. Now they're locked up and nothing seems to be going on right now. If you're wondering who that is our new ring announcer, Bob Crosby. We haven't hired an interviewer yet, so hopefully maybe one day soon we will. That was a little interesting by Tiger Mask. This is their first encounter between these two, Jessica B and Tiger Mask. That's right, Aaron. This is also a special pay-per-view, the way I run things here. I let you guys call the action by way of text. So if you want to jump in and give a little bit of a commentary of your own, please step on in and feel free to give a little commentary, and I will help read it off for you. That's just the way I like to operate here on Girl Power. And Jessica with that double-arm DDT. Jessica's known to be a pretty mean girl, but then there's Tiger Mask. She's quick, she's fast, and she's downright dangerous, ladies and gentlemen. Tiger Mask with that back suplex. Corkscrew moonsault by Lady Tiger Mask. Jessica B back on it. I don't know the actual name of her finisher, ladies and gentlemen, but here in Girl Power we like to make up our own names. Jessica B is known for the beeline. Well, nobody home on that one. I don't know. I hope we're not getting a count out. Tiger Mask working back on Jessica B. They're still out here on the walkway. Tiger's running back. I think Tiger Mask up. Nope, Tiger's going back out. She's going to work on her some more. Oh my Lord, double underhook pile driver. Cartwheel corkscrew leg drop. And Tiger Mask is giving these fans what they want. If you're wondering why the fans ain't chanting loud, I think they ran out of gas after our tag team match. Oh my gosh, she spiked her. Is it over here? No. Fireball punch. No, Jessica does not give it up. Tiger Mask seems to be getting a little bit worked up here. She does seem to have an advantage on Jessica B. That was dirty, ladies and gentlemen. Jessica just got herself disqualified. That was messed up. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have our two youngest competitors going head-to-head. We got Xanadu, Rainbow's little sister, going against Salt Lake City, Utah's own Beverly Ann Hawkins. This should be an exciting match. I just got an internet thing. Is my broadcast still on? I need you guys to tell me, do I have black screen or or is my broadcast still on? Okay, cool. I thought I had an internet spike a minute there. I just hope we don't have any technical difficulties. Okay, cool. I know I had to stay in character for that, but, you know, what can I do? Sometimes these things happen. I was just hoping it wasn't going to happen on our first pay-per-view. So please, give me a comment about Xanadu and Beverly Ann Hawkins. They were both created by me, Bubba Electric. Brian James, are you still here? Give me a shout out. Making her way at this time, Xanadu. And her opponent from Salt Lake City, Utah, Miss Beverly Ann Hawkins. Doesn't Miss Beverly look stunning tonight, ladies and gentlemen? She's been quite a sensation since joining Girl Power here recently. And yes, that is a see-through outfit you're looking at. She doesn't like to let the imagination run wild. She just lets it go. Meanwhile, back to the action. Xanadu working on Beverly Ann. Beverly, oh, is that Ouija? What is she doing here? She ain't supposed to be here until next week. Oh my God! That's Ouija. She's just standing there, eyeing him. What is this? Is she trying to lure Xanadu? What's going on? Well, we'll go ahead and send a greeting out to Benito Camelo. There you go, 2310. That's a compliment to Bubba Electric. Now back to the show. And Xanadu's working on Beverly Ann Hawkins, but why is Ouija here? I mean, she ain't supposed to be here until next week. Beverly with a moonsault. Beverly working hard on Xanadu. And we just standing there eyeing both of them. Whose side is she on? Beverly going high. She's going to the second rope. Nobody home. Xanadu working on it. Xanadu misses. I don't know about you, but is everybody looking at Beverly's butt? I think I am. I think she might be cheering on Xanadu, but question is, why? Is there something we're missing here? Xanadu trying for a submission here. It looks like she's using a camel clutch. Beverly using that power. I think she might be using it to get mind games in Xanadu. What is this? We just threw a chair in the ring. No! I think Xanadu could be turning. What in the world is this? It makes you wonder if Rainbow's watching in the back, seeing her own sister doing this. And there's a one-winged angel by Xanadu. I think Ouija may have control of Xanadu. Because Beverly is not doing well right now. There's an arm bar. Xanadu's gonna reverse. But we just still standing up there. I don't understand. I mean, why would she? I wonder if Rainbow's watching this right now. If her sister's being turned, that could be something for Night Mother. I mean, Beverly has had no offense whatsoever against Xanadu. Xanadu going high. Beverly reverses it. No, Xanadu's going right back on it. I mean, that was interesting. Oh, sad. Beverly just has a little bit of a show off. This crowd seems to love Beverly. There's the Bronco Buster. And back to the submission. Xanadu back on it. Beverly with a hard right. Discus punch. All right, that will become the Beverly Buster. Xanadu makes Beverly tap out. But still does not explain why Ouija's here. I don't even think Xanadu knew that Ouija was there. Up next, we got Liara versus Nixon Newell. Liara is undefeated here in Girl Power. So, Aaron, Brian, what do you think of your thoughts? You think Ouija is trying to get into Xanadu's head? I mean, you saw her show up and you're like, whoa. Oh, God, here we go. Really? Duke Pookie now? Let's go down the ringside with our ring announcer, Bob Crosby. Ladies and gentlemen, this match is for one fall. First, making her way to the ring, Liara. As you know, Liara is undefeated here in Girl Power. Let's go back to the announcer. And her opponent, Nixon Newell. Nixon seems to have the love of this crowd, but a lot of people have been supporting Liara lately since her undefeated streak began. No, look at the height difference on this match. Liara with that power. Oh my God! They are working hard on Nixon Newell. But Nixon working right back on Liara. This little girl's tough. So, gentlemen, what are we going to do about the match? Talk to us. Liara with that vicious knee of hers. I'd swear, I think she used to play basketball with that height. Ooh, a bitch slap by Nixon. Nixon reverses it. They are going for a submission. No, reverses it, or Nixon reverses it. Excuse me, sorry. No, she did not. What a power slam! Liara is just... oh my Lord! I've never seen a woman that big do that! There's a double arm, double underhook suplex. Nixon not giving it up. Nixon Newell's maybe Liara's biggest challenge yet. I don't think I've ever seen Liara down like this. Uh-oh, Liara's mad. She's got that locked in. She had to release. I have no words for that. That has got to hurt. Nixon just does not want to give up. This little girl's got fight. That kick nearly took her head off and she missed. And she's back on that submission again. Oh my God, I want to cringe at that. I don't think the human body was meant to do that. Nixon working back on it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my God. How much fight does Nixon Newell have left in her? Every time she tries for an offense, Liara just comes and the fans are loving her. This big monster's looking to fall. She missed. I do not want to be on the receiving end of one of those kicks. And she's back on that submission again. Oh my God! I've never seen anything like this. This little girl, Nixon Newell, is, I swear she's indestructible. She has been taking an ass beating. And, oh no. 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 These two just going back and forth. Nice flipping pile driver. She's trying to work on the legs of Liara. I can just hear the crowd now going, Liara's gonna kill you. Liara's gonna kill you. Oh my. I agree. Oh my God, not again. Oh, jeez. Can you imagine what her thighs, her legs, her vulva, her back has to feel like? Nothing there. Oh no. Oh my. I think she almost launched her head into orbit with that one. Nixon Newell has got to be one of the most toughest people I've ever seen. Right across her. Oh no. There's a Russian leg sweep by Nixon Newell. Nixon is ground. This is probably one of the best matches we've seen all night. Suplex. Nixon looking up. She's looking for something. Flipping plow driver. Oh, rope break. She's going to try it again. Now she's going to try to make Liara tap. And we're not even in the main event yet. There's a knee to the back of the skull. No, Nixon's just reversing that. These two are almost evenly matched. I hate to say it, but Nixon Newell has to be completely indestructible. That girl has been beat. Oh my God, there's a Liara's Hell's Gate. Oh my God, right on the solar plexus. And Nixon is back for more? Now she's going for a submission. Streak. She's trying for, looks like a variant of a Kata Hajime. Power slam. Oh no. Monkey flip. I don't know if that's going to work against her. There's a spike. She's trying for an Asiatic spike. Pulling that right out of Ming's playbook. Still no connection on that. There's another flipping pile driver. That's 3 of them. And yet again, she's going to try. Nope. Rope break. She's going to try it again. Neither one of them have attempted a pinfall at all. I think it's they're trying to see who's tougher. They are literally beating themselves half to death in this match. Oh my God. She could break her arm right here. Going for a Hell's Gate again. How much can the human body of a woman take? This has got to be one of the most brutal matches we've ever seen here on Girl Power. I don't think they're going to even want to get out of bed. Oh, that was a show of disrespect. Liara just did not like that. Oh my God. This has got to be it. Come on. Somebody ring the bell. Are you kidding me? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm running out of things to say here. I've only been in business for 3 matches, three shows, and I have never seen a match this brutal. Ever. Oh my God, she connected with that. Trying for that submission again. Mercifully, this match is over. I think this deserves a standing ovation for both girls. That was probably the most impressive display of wrestling I have ever seen. And this has happened on Girl Power, ladies and gentlemen. I think we may have just seen our own 6-star match. And Liara is still undefeated. But you have to applaud both women for that match. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to the main event. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the night, and this is for the Girl Power World Heavyweight Championship. Rainbow versus Night Mother. Hell in a Cell. Or as we like to call it in Girl Power, a rage in a cage. I have never seen a match like that on Girl Power. That was impressive. I've nearly lost my voice on that match. These two know each other very well. They have been going at it for 4 years. And it doesn't look like this rivalry will stop. Both of them? Which ones? My two or the two that was already wrestling? Ladies and gentlemen, let's go down to Bob Crosby for the announcement of the main event of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, this match is for the Girl Power World Heavyweight Championship. And this will be done in a cage. Making her way first, the challenger from the dark side, weighing in at 201 pounds. She is the Night Mother Reaper. Night Mother is looking to settle a score one more time with Rainbow. And here's her opponent, hailing from Elysian Fields, weighing in at 135 pounds. She is the Girl Power World Heavyweight Champion, Rainbow. And there's Rainbow, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first time these two have ever settled this in a cage. No outside help. No way out, ladies and gentlemen. And pretty soon we'll be building a new belt just for this, as we plan to say goodbye to this version of the title. Night Mother's already going to start it off. There's no love lost between these two. Rainbow right back on it. Night Mother's going to fall away slam by Night Mother Reaper. Rainbow back on it. Night Mother shows what she thinks of everybody around here. A child of light and a mother of darkness. That's all we can say. Night Mother going high. Night Mother going outside. What's she doing? Oh no. Night Mother's got a chair. There's a splash. Night Mother wants to end this early, I think. Oh no. Oh my God, choke slam. Welcome, Smoke Venom. You're watching the main event of tonight's show. Night Mother is just taunting Rainbow. Rainbow with a reversal. Rainbow going high. Rainbow connects. Well, thank you. Night Mother reverses. Belly to back suplex. Night Mother going for the pin. Rainbow with the Hurricanrana head scissors takedown. Rainbow going for the pin. Rainbow reverses. There's a hard right. Rainbow with a sit-out power slam. Night Mother with a leg trip. Night Mother gets her up. Rainbow reverses it. Rainbow back on that. These two have no love lost for each other. Night Mother with a sidewalk slam. Across 3 different promotions, ladies and gentlemen. Rainbow's looking for it. There's a taste of rainbow. Not enough. Night Mother kicks. Night Mother's got that choke. Oh! Just chokes her down. Not enough. Rainbow with a scoop slam and into an elbow drop. Night Mother back on it. Rainbow's going on it. Oh, back and forth these two women go. Night Mother with a DDT. Forward slam. Pin here. 1. Nope. Only a 2 count. Night Mother looks frustrated at this point. PS4, buddy. There's a choke slam. Night Mother going for the pin again. Rainbow is not going to give up that easily. There's a reason why she's our Girl Power Women's Champion, or excuse me, World Champion. Rainbow's rising. There's a head of steam with Rainbow. She's going at it again. Good night. Night Mother was ready. Rainbow back on it. Rainbow Rider. Going for the pin here. No. Now Rainbow's showing a little frustration. Well, thank you, Smoke. And you're going to get the same thing every week. You'll get Girl Power. This is our first pay-per-view ever, so... Rainbow back on it. She just knocked Night Mother for a loop. Wait a minute. Maybe I was wrong. Night Mother. My God, these two women are going back and forth. Oh my God, look at the strength of Night Mother. Rainbow back on with an uppercut. There's a kick by Rainbow. Good night, Nurse. Or not. It doesn't even seem to be affecting Night Mother. Rainbow rocks her with a neck breaker. These fans love Rainbow. But Night Mother just will not relent. Fall away, front forward slam. Going for the pin. 1, 2. No! Rainbow kicked out again. Oh my God, imagine that high heel boot right in the midsection of Rainbow. Oh, now they're trying to figure out which one's going in and out. Oh boy. Rainbow caught Night Mother napping. Rainbow decides to throw her back in. She wants to win this in the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Rainbow's going. She's working on the legs of Night Mother. Good night, Nurse. There's that spinning wheel kick by Rainbow. And there's the knee by Night Mother. These two will not relent. Back and forth these two women go. Night Mother going, taking it. Night Mother with a half crab submission. Rainbow Rider. Going for the pin here. Rainbow, she retains. Ladies and gentlemen, Rainbow retains. Let's go to Bob Crosby for the announcement. Here's your winner, and still Girl Power World Heavyweight Champion, Rainbow. There you have it, folks. Rainbow retains. She is carrying Girl Power to this to the new decade, ladies and gentlemen. That is all the time we have here in our first pay-per-view. We hope you have enjoyed the show. Be here Wednesday night for the debut of Girl Power Late Night. This is your host, Bubba Electric, signing off. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to give you a preview of what's coming Wednesday night here on our very first episode of Girl Power Late Night. This is just a taste of what you'll see. We hope you've enjoyed the show, and I want to make sure that you guys subscribe to Bubba Electric Show, because this is where all the great action from Girl Power comes. So without further ado, this is Bubba Electric signing off. See you Wednesday night, ladies and gentlemen, on the debut of Girl Power Late Night. Oh, don't worry, it'll be up. Just subscribe, brother.